Man, listen, man. What I want to know is who make these laws out here, man? Who say who go to jail for what and for how long, man? Because what I'm seeing is, man, these judges, we need judges in here, man, that do their job. I don't know who voting on this shit. Look at these gun laws, drug laws. Like, how do we get these out here? How do we get new judges in here? That's what we need, bro. These judges that we got that's placed here can't be for us, man. The way they handing out time for just 5, 10, 15 years and just go home and just like it's nothing, like nothing. You know what I'm saying? They not looking into a person's life and say, okay, he did this crime, but his whole family there, his mother there, he got support. Okay, he was a good kid, but oh, listening to YouTube and rap music got him thrown off. He is a kid, a teenager. So I'm not gonna take his life away. That's what white judges do. White judges see, well, this guy on drugs, they gonna give him a fair chance. Okay, send him to rehab, do this, do that, before they send him to prison. Us, in our community, whether they white judges or black, they about to send you up out of here, my nigga. They don't care. And my thing is like, who makes these fucking laws? Like, where do this come from? Like, we have to change. This has to be changed. Like, who are you to decide who gets this much time? Like, y'all picking and choosing who y'all get a time to. Like, I just looked at a death row case, right? And they killed a man for some shit that he did 30 years ago. So they let him stay on death row for 30 years, then killed him. He killed one woman, stabbed her, cut her throat. You be like, okay, that's bad enough to get a death penalty. True enough, right? But you got to be fair around all around the board, right? So if you gonna give him the fucking death penalty, it's supposed to be a lot more motherfuckers going with him. How you gonna pick and choose this man out of all the crimes in your state? You pick and choose this one to go to the like. Y'all gotta fill a quota that y'all gotta kill. Like for real, like you know how many people go in the house, kill 2, 3 motherfuckers and just get life or 25, 30 years. Y'all pick and choose like, and then some of this shit need to be federal because it need to be one guideline all around the board. You can't get this man, let this man sit. He's not even the same person. 30 years, you wait till he do his whole bit. He should have been fuck killing him. He's supposed to have been able to come home. After 30 years, you know how many killers walk on the street after 15, 20 years? This man did damn near 30 or over, I forgot what it was, or over 30 years, and y'all killed him. Y'all didn't give him no stay or none of that shit. What was so important about the person's life that he took that's different than the person's life they be taking in the hood that y'all get these niggas 15 to 20 years for? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. I can understand if it's that all around the board or somebody kills somebody and they know you done it, all facts, go ahead, get them, but fuck it, but you'll be killing motherfuckers all day and night. You'll be pushing the switch all day and night. You have a job all day. You know what I'm saying? So how is you judging this? And then you gotta know that after 30 years, you didn't became you was a teenager when this happened, on drugs, a drug addict, lost to the world. You went in there and did some shit. Don't even remember you done it. Woke up, boom. Now you got the death penalty. Now that if you gonna get rid of him, get rid of him then. While he the same person, you can't wait till he grow, get the Lord in him and change and all this shit 30 years later and then take this man's life. I just don't get it. And if you do want to do stuff like that, do it all around the board. How are you picking and choosing? This is not what I'm understanding. These laws are crazy. How can I watch the TV? How can I turn on YouTube right now and look in the eyes of 1,000 killers, all of them down YouTube, telling how they killed 30 murders, 40 murders, not just 2 or 3. These worse than any serial killer, but because they street niggas, they not called serial killers because they don't got a pattern because they was doing it for drug money. What's the difference? He's still a fucking sick person, bro. To kill that many people, something is wrong with you mentally, dog. That you a serial killer. So how do these guys get out to tell them? Because I'm telling you what it is, dog. They want these violent niggas out here to promote more violence, man. This is what it is. That's why we have to change these laws. We got to get these prosecutors up out of here. These judges got to go. I'm speaking for my city because this shit is unfair around the board how the sentences shit go. You know what I'm saying? The same person can come in for the same crime right after each other and get a totally different sentence. Man, I done seen it, and it's unfair. Even in the racial shit, it's unfair. People don't want to believe that if you're a white person, if you a realist, you know that it's real. I done seen a white person go in there for some shit way worse than what a black person did and get so much way less time, my nigga. By the same judge, the same courtroom, around the same time. And they show it all the time. It's bluntly that you don't fuck him. He black, give him all his time. Like the story about, I'm gonna give you a story. It was some kids broke in the house. I don't know what state it was, but they broke in the house, right? So what happened was they didn't kill a man there. The man killed one of them. It was like 4 or 5 of them. So the man caught the kids breaking. They didn't know he was home. But when they broke in, the man ended up killing one of the kids. Boom, shot him dead. They shot another one and they got away, but the other one was okay. So what happened was they didn't pin the owner to the house to the murder. They pinned the kids to the murder, right? So now the kids on trial. So the white boy came out all right, right? They gave the black boy like life. They gave the white kid like 70. They gave him a lot of time too. They reversed the parents. Everybody got on and protested for the kids. The judge, look this up. You have to look these things up that I'm telling you. I'm not just telling you this. The judge literally, the little white kid did about, I say about 5 years, some shit like that. He did a couple years, if that. I think he did like a year or two, 5 tops. I think he did. He ain't do no lot of time. Well, you know what I'm saying, not for murder. So he ended up beating it because they end up saying, listen, man, that's not fair. That he didn't kill nobody. He was a juvenile. So why should he have to do all this time for murder? They got him off. The black kid, they holding him right now on like a 60, 70-year sentence because he took it to trial. And he, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is unfair. Everybody in the town know that it's unfair. But because they think from the beginning, they think that because the black kid was like a year older, they thinking that he's the one that led these white kids into doing this shit. He think, well, the black boy disrupted the minds of these white kids and went in there and done this. But it's not a racial thing. It's just a all around the board thing. But I'm just telling you how much shit we got against us. Not only do we got the racist shit going on, and we got it even worse with our own people. Our own people hate us more than any other race. They do us bolder than anybody. So it's not really about race. It's about fairness. But we got it on both sides. We got it on the racist side and we got it with our side. To me, an older black person sometimes is worse than a young white person. Because instead of coming together, they think all young kids need to be locked up too. See, these judges got to know, man. And you got to do your job. You just can't sit and get his time. You got to get into a person's life. When you about to give a person more than 2 years, 5 years out their life, that's young. They 17, 18 years old. That's college time. Like, damn, nigga, you know he fucking up. Well, make him go to the army or make him, okay, nigga, you a young boy, you out here doing these shootings and this and this. Fuck it, I'm gonna give you a scholarship. If you fuck this scholarship over and come back to my courtroom, you out here. They need help. These prisons don't need to be prisons, man. Why do y'all sit a motherfucker in the jail cell, treat him bold? He can barely eat. He got to be in there. He got to turn into a savage and he come out worse. How is that helping anything when the reason why he went to prison because of these conditions? So now he come out even worse. So I commend anybody who's been to prison, my dog, and came home and did the right thing, man. In today's time, anybody who can feed their family at this point, I have a lot of respect for. Anytime your kid's not going hungry, they got a roof over their head. See, we look at all this YouTube shit, all this TikTok, and it seems like everybody living good. So let's think what a poor kid who barely eating look at. I'm not saying people shouldn't have fun, man, but you got to understand the minds of these kids and why they do some of these things because they looking at. Even though these kids might be poor as a motherfucker, they might be getting the best spot of their house to shoot these YouTubes and TikToks, right? And they might go get one little spot they can do. But to these kids, they looking like, damn, I can barely eat. My mama on drugs. I can't have no shoes like they got. Little shit kids look at. And so what they do, they turn to what? Rap music and they peers out on the street. So what that do? That lead them to what? This how you can get the money. Fuck it, your mama don't care about you. You listen to the sad ass, depressing ass rap music. I'ma get it by any means. I'ma shoot it. So that shit is going into their head. Then they watching these interviews of these rat ass motherfuckers on TV that did 20 years. They glamorizing this shit. Okay, I can come out if the shit go all wrong. I can snitch on me a motherfucker. Man, this shit is getting in these kids' heads and it's destroying this, man. But to stop all that shit, you need niggas like me. You need people to be real out here, man, to tell the facts, bro. I'm not nowhere near perfect. I might backtrack and fuck up right now today because I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. But one thing I know was right is right. We at least need a fighting chance, dog. You know what I'm saying? We at least need a fight. These, because I got sons, man. And you think I want my kids to be out here treated unfairly? Good as I got good kids, flat out, man. Like I know, I can put that on everything. But kids gonna be kids. Who knows what they get into? What's that? You know what I'm saying? They come across as good kids. They respectful. They not in the streets. They not materialistic. They God fearing kids. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's instilled through their mother. You know what I'm saying? They grandmother, me. That's just, you know what I'm saying? And see, man, listen. I did this to say, like, I really don't understand the sentence and shit, but I can get off into a lot more shit, like I always do. But what I'm gonna say is this: I did this on the last one. I took it too far. Actually, the last one I just did was better than this one gonna be because I started off better. But it was a judge in Detroit. I think his name King, right? Black guy. I didn't been in front of him before. Now this guy was in the wrong. A little girl goes on a field trip to her school. This was not no scared straight type of thing. It was like for her actually like to study what they was doing. It was like she was a positive, good kid. It wasn't like she was messing up in school when they sent her to some scared straight shit. She going there to see what they're doing the one day beat them, right? So the little girl, she come from a broken home. She don't got a bed to sleep in. They don't even got a house. They going from house to house, but she managed to go on this field trip. So now she tired. She probably been up all night playing on her whatever, playing her little game or whatever. Don't got a good bed to sleep in. She get up, she make it to the field trip. She tired, so she nodding off to sleep. And the judge says, "Look, you want to fall asleep in my courtroom? Okay, this what." So he handcuffed her, no, and dressed her out, put her in all greens, the county colors, and put handcuffs on her. Now I would be suing everybody, bitch. I'm suing the school for whoever took chaperone them. I'm suing you, and y'all to stop this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all got a habit of putting young black kids in handcuffs. Like, that's cool. That's what I just said on my last one, bro. And they putting 8-year-old kids and 10-year-old kids in handcuffs. Like, what are you doing this for? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? So now this little girl who came on a field trip with the rest of her kids because she poor, because she don't have a bed to sleep in, you embarrass her and make her feel even worse. You know how that make her mother feel like as a mother? But I said something on the last one what made me erase it because I'm tired of hearing this shit about these mothers too though. I'm tired of hearing this shit. You know what I'm saying? We poor, we move from house to house. But why the fuck do you keep having kids? That's why I erased the other one because I said the same shit but in a different manner. But I'm just gonna get to it. So it rubbed me the wrong way to see this little girl living like that. And her mama coming up with excuses why they from house to house. These your kids, you do whatever it takes to make to get them a bed and a place to stay. If you can you laying in the bed to get fucked to have these motherfuckers. I'm just being real. I'm being real, bro. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm always on what's right is right, and this is my opinion. I'm tired of seeing my people, especially black women, come up with that excuse. I'm a single mother, so it's fucked up here. So what, nigga? Well, stop fucking then. You know what I'm saying? Get on birth control. Why the fuck do you keep having kids and you know they living? It be fucked up to see this type of shit because your daughter going through this and you will fuck around and still have more kids knowing you in this situation. I don't get it. It be mental illness in our hood, my dog, because what can make you keep having kids? Now, I understand if somebody fell on hard times. I don't know their situation, so I can't speak on it because I could be dead wrong. She could have just fell hard on her job. I don't know. But I know it's a lot of times the dog that these motherfuckers put they self in this predicament what makes their kids be fucked up. And this is why the kids is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because the mother coming up with excuses on why she keep fucking having kids and can't afford these motherfuckers. So now the son out here doing what young niggas do, stealing, robbing, and following what they know, and the little girls going through this type of shit. And it's because of the parents. Now I can't pin that on her because I don't know her personally, but I know that's what happens a lot of times. That's why I kind of like on both ends, dog. I fuck the judge and the mama, really. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, I can look until I've been around, man. Everybody go through something, but I'm tired of hearing it, man. You get tired of hearing the same shit. It's really no excuse for your baby not to have no bed. I know it's hard, and I don't know what she went through. So man, let me kind of ease up. You know what I'm saying? But listen, yeah, let me ease up on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. But you know where I'm going with it, man. It's a lot of shit that be going on that be unnecessary. And I can't put her in that boat because I don't know her. She didn't say she had a lot of, I don't know. But the judge was in the wrong, man. And action need to be taken. You know, how did you put handcuffs on? Like, what will make her go to jail because she tired because she ain't got a bed to sleep in? Come on, nigga, you know you getting sued. Yeah, I know you gonna stand on that shit. Well, I'm gonna show you when you be. What are you talking about? Nigga, she in there, shit. What? Let that have been my kids, my nigga. Fuck that judge. You know, I have no respect for no judge anyway. A lot of these judges, the police, the prosecutors, they all the same, man. They lames, bro. They only there to give niggas 1,000 years. They come to work to give niggas 1,000 years. It ain't no compassion for young black males. For the youth, for the black period, it's no compassion. It's no, when you go to white people and they kids on drugs or they going the wrong way, it's compassion for them. It's like, okay, I'm gonna give them a chance. I don't want them to fuck their life up. They don't need this felony on their record. The police in the neighborhood, that's how they think about their white kids, right? Well, okay, well, Joy got in trouble. Look, man, I don't want you to go. Even when police get in, right? Like the police who killed that black lady, they comforted that nigga in every way when he got in there. You know what I'm saying? Because they stick together, man. But us, on the other hand, it's no pass go. It's no compassion. It's no nothing. It's like when you with the police, they high five. When they catch you out there with a gun or some drugs on you, they not saying, damn, this nigga hungry. He out here hustling to get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Or this, I understand the hustle because I'm from this environment. They don't say that shit. They high five each other when they catch you, knowing it's about to be a 5-year sentence you away from your family. And they gonna show up to court every time to make sure you locked up. You know what I'm saying? There's no compassion there. Then when you get to the prosecutor's office, it's okay, well, it's not enough evidence because it was 5 guys out there, 3 ran, and they found this shit over here, but they charging you with it. It's no compassion saying, look, it's not enough evidence. Prosecutor what they gonna say? I'm gonna prosecute this shit anyway, because I know I can make it stick because he a po nigga. He gonna cop out to this, and it's gonna be a win for me. No compassion. Then when it get to the judge get to the preliminary hearing, and all the evidence on the table, and he know that it's not enough evidence, you know what? I'm gonna pass it on anyway. I'm gonna let this go to trial. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out in trial. I done seen it, bro. I done seen it. So now it's at trial. Before it go to trial, he looking like, damn, they looking like, man, well, we offering you this. Either you can go ahead and take this shit all the way to trial and pick your juror, or take this probation. Or if you lose this in court, you gonna do shit a 1 to 5 or 5 to 10 years. So what would you do? You got a police that's willing to get up and testify and say that this is your shit. Even though they found it over there, they lying. You gonna try to take these motherfuckers to court with a court-appointed lawyer. Now, the lawyer that you got ain't for your side neither. All they want you to do is take the cop because it's a win for them. Listen, when you take a cop, dog, it's a win for both teams. That's why they want niggas to cop out. Because when they win, it's a win for the lawyer you got because you didn't go to prison. So it's a win for them and it's a win for the prosecutor. So that's what they push for young black niggas. They don't try to beat nothing. They want to give you that felony. They work together to give you that felony. Whether you get slapped on the wrist or hit hard, it's on you when you get in there. But if you try to take some shit and you not even paying shit, they not trying to work for you, nigga. you going to prison. So it's an unfair justice system all the way around, man. I done been through it, so I know. Then the judge sentences you. They don't give a fuck. They don't look into your background. They don't say, hey, go send an investigator out to check on this guy. Ask some teachers, ask around about this guy. I see wow, but I see he got family in here, his wife, his kids in here. Let me see what type of guy he is before I'm about to head him down this 5-year sentence. What can I do to detour this? You think they do that? No, it's no comparison. It's us against them. All of them. That's what I'm saying. We got to change this shit. We got to change this shit. It has to change. There's no way around it, man. We can't keep letting these motherfuckers prosecute us. Then 30 years later, they letting us out of prison talking about we fucked up somewhere down the line. When they knew it take a nigga 20 years to get out of prison for some shit they knew right after they said guilty, they knew he was not guilty. So the jury said guilty. The judge knew he wasn't not guilty. The prosecutor prosecuted him on some shit that they knew he wasn't enough evidence, but it slid through and he got life. Right? He got 20, 30 years. The judge already knew it was some bullshit in his mind because he looking like damn. But the jury said because that man's face was plastered all on the TV before it happened. He was guilty before he got there. The jury said fuck him. Guilty. Right? So everybody done fuck this man. But everybody know that this boy not guilty from the beginning. He know it. The prosecutor know it because the prosecutor know it wasn't enough evidence. He did some dirty shit to win the case. The judge know it because he's sitting there listening to the evidence himself. So even when the jury found him guilty, the judge could have overrode that shit and said, no, I'm overriding this. I felt as though it's not enough evidence in this case. Like, I know the jury said guilty, but I don't see it. They don't do that. They wait till you spend, and it take from the time they say guilty, they just don't let you out. Even when a team of people take a year or two to come up with all this evidence saying, look, he wasn't there, he didn't do it. Like, you see this clear as day. They still won't let a motherfucker go. You still got to do 20 years. So you done did a murder bit for nothing. And then they want to hand you some fucking money when 20 years of your life gone. We being treated so unfairly, man. And I mean, a lot of people do a lot of shit, but fair is fair. Your job is to catch us. Our job is to get away as criminals, right? So with that being said, man, guilty or not in the courtroom, like what I'm thinking about when I say that, guilty or not in the courtroom, the law is the law. If you ain't got enough, you can know somebody did something, but without enough evidence, you let this motherfucker, he gotta walk. You can't say, well, I know he did something. Yeah, you might. They said that about OJ, right? But look how speculations do. Y'all swear the world, swear OJ. You can't tell no black person OJ didn't kill. I mean, a white person, OJ didn't kill. A lot of black people like that. You can't tell them that OJ did not kill Nicole Brown Simpson, right? But the jury said he didn't do it. So why do y'all leave that man alone? Anybody else who get found not guilty, okay, people be like, I'm glad, Okay, they believe in the justice system. Most white people, they believe in the justice system. If this what 12 people said, then I believe it. I done seen cases where I damn near know somebody did. The brother, the son-in-law did the murder to the what you call it. And soon as he get found not guilty, the mother-in-law back hugging him and back saying, oh, I knew you weren't guilty. But I'm looking like this nigga guilty as hell. But they believe in their justice system. You get where I'm going with this? You picking up what I'm putting down? This justice system is it's crazy, man. It don't work for us, dog. There's so much flaw in this shit. But they get so much time out. And it's unfair, man. Like I say, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? One person to get probation for a gun, he didn't been caught 5 times. Another dude get 10 years for it. You know what? They pick and choose who they want to fuck with. And that's what we got to stop. If it's going to be something, let it be that way all around the board. But it's supposed to be fairness. And I'm not saying that nobody should go to jail and all that shit, but y'all locking up the wrong ones. And the ones that do need to go to jail, they need rehabilitation, man. You just cannot lock nobody up and think they're going to come out a better person. And then here go the problem I got with that. Y'all lock motherfuckers up for all this time. Okay, fuck it. You gonna give us the time for these crimes? Lock us up, no rehabilitation. We in this motherfucker thugging, fighting, come out a worse person. I done did all this hard ass time away from my family. I done lost loved ones while I'm in here. Cause it seems like as soon as you go to jail, you lose somebody. I don't give a fuck if you in there for 3 hours. It seems like as soon as you go to jail, somebody die. You know what I'm saying? So now you done did all this motherfucking time for some bullshit that the judge didn't gave you, and you get out, and they still want to give you 1,000 years on probation. You do that shit. You go through that shit. You finally finish that shit. Now you can't vote. Now you can't get a place to stay. Now you can't get a job because this shit is on your record. Why is this? I can't get a firearm. Why can't I do all these things when I paid my debt to society? And it's only us they do that shit to, man. Come on, bro. It's like they a few of they people getting caught in it, but way more of us. These laws are basically meant to fuck us over. From the gun law, why you think gun laws so high? Much as white people love their guns, why do you think they don't give a fuck about no crime? They don't give. They just know this is another way to hold. They know who more likely to get caught with firearms. Who more likely to get caught with any type of narcotics? They not about to sentence no white boy to no 10 years for no dope. This nigga getting caught with packs in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna keep slapping him on the motherfucking wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist, 3 months here, a year there, this. Niggas, no pass go. You out of here. And they know that, man. And they know a few of they people get caught up. It's casualties of war with this shit. But us, man, it's not fair, bro. It's just not fair. Like, we building too many prisons and not enough jails. And that's just my opinion. It's too many prisons and not enough jails. Everybody don't deserve prison, dog. You don't have to send everybody to jail for if a nigga do something, I don't care. Fuck all that repeat offender shit. Get that out of here. You can put it in the back of a book somewhere for the judge, but in my mind, it's like it shouldn't be no 1, 2, 3 strikes. Sentence me for what I done now. Whether you want to give me probation and let me pay my debt and let it be done. Don't keep adding this motherfucking shit up on me. So if I do it again, okay, you hit that nigga again. Motherfucker gonna get, if he ain't killing nobody, what's the problem? This my thing. Motherfuckers out here doing stupid ass dumb shit, stealing, drug dealing. Okay, you got caught with a kilo this time. All right, we're gonna give your ass a couple 5 years, right? That's to be the max you do on any drug case. If that make niggas, you should be smarter. You know it's illegal, it's laws to the land. So you gotta abide by them. So nigga, you didn't abide by them. So people think, what's 5 years for? What the fuck did he what are you stopping by giving a nigga 30 years for? What are you stopping? You just fucking this man's life up. If you give him 5 years and he wanna get back out here and do it again and get caught, and you give his ass 5 more, and he come back out, then 5, fuck it. You getting yourself these 5 years. You don't have to just destroy or take a nigga life away, especially for something that's not hurting nobody. Motherfuckers got a decision to go by this shit. I didn't get them hooked on this shit. They got they self hooked on this shit. Fuck you gonna keep, how you gonna give me all this time, 30 years for some dope that you brought over here that I took? I didn't bring this shit over here. And then the thing is, y'all motherfuckers raid. When y'all raid, y'all act like y'all's war on drugs. It's a war on niggas because y'all array y'all array until the color change. Soon as the nationality change, soon as it's not a nigga no more, that's where y'all stop. Y'all array. Look at DEA. They raid every nigga they can get. Have you ever seen them hit a white man house with bricks of cocaine in it? Or have you ever seen this shit get a Mexican and then go over to Mexico and go hit they shit? How you gonna stop it when the border is wide open? So it's like having a bee nest out there, and y'all just gonna keep killing one bee at a time instead of going to get the fucking nest. But you know why you won't get the nest of bees? Because if you get the nest, it'll put your ass out of a job. Why would I want to knock the nest down when I'm getting paid for killing one bee at a time? I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this how this shit is set up, my nigga. So yeah, no, it ain't no war. It's a war on niggas. They put this shit in our hood. That's why you think they hood so lily and white and cool, and they get along with the police and all this shit, and we keeping this, they neighborhoods look good. Why, how the fuck do ours look so bad? How did this shit get to where we at? We didn't bring this shit here. We don't got no boats, no planes, none of that shit, trains, none of that. Nigga, we don't got no connect over there with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's a setup just for us, dog. We making all the money. We the ones who filling these prisons up, hospitals, morgues up. We making this motherfucker go around. We the motherfuckers making this money, buying all this shit, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, white people shit. Not one black person are we supporting. So nigga, it's a win-win for them. Dog, they can let one nigga make them damn near $1 billion. He don't know it off his social security card and different shit. Then the fact that he out here committing all these motherfucking crimes, everything he do, if he just stole some shit, it's insured. You know what I'm saying? So he go steal or whatever. It's just a win-win all the way around for them, and it's a lose, definite lose for us. Look how much money we bring them, bro. Whether it's going to prison, filling up the prisons. Then you gotta buy commissary for prison, phone calls for prison. Look at all that money, man. Restitution, lawyer fees, court fees. Look how many people we keeping in fucking business. The lawyers, the prosecutors, the judges, the police officers for trying to come and catch us. Like this is they getting paid, and you think they want that to stop? How the fuck could you say you want the world to be good and your whole way you living is off bad, guys? They're lying. They're lying, lie to you in your face. I want to straighten America up. I want the world to be able to judge and get up there and be like, I want to see this good. How the fuck you want to see? You get paid off criminals. So if niggas stop committing crime, how the fuck would you eat, nigga? Fuck, you go to school for all 10 years, 5 years, and you telling me you want the world to be better? It don't make sense, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop letting these motherfuckers pull the wool over our head, my dog. And that's just real shit. I just think about how much money we spend, dog, every time we shoot a motherfucker. It's a bam. Hospital get paid. Investigators get paid. Police get paid. You know what I'm saying? The money trickle down so much, man. Physical therapy. I just think about it. Then you go to jail. They winning on that side. You know what I'm saying? Funeral home winning. Funeral homes right now is the most lucrative shit you can get right now. Then on the other hand, with the dope money, the little money we do get, and when we do get some money, we don't invest it back in our own communities, dog. We don't say, look, it's all us here. Let's buy this, because they not giving us no loans. So I know it's easier said than done, but goddamn, why do we go out and spend thousands of dollars on some white people shit? You know what I'm saying? I want to buy a Gucci. This is what they don't need. It was crazy. They will tell you we don't like niggas wearing our shit. And you know what? That make niggas want to go buy it more. You know what I'm saying? Like Cristal, they all niggas tell me I'm popping Cristal, I'm popping Chris, this. Cristal was like, man, this shit not made for niggas, man. It's a lot of motherfuckers. It's like, why do these black motherfuckers think that this, as much money as we bring them and make them, they still don't want niggas wearing that shit. But we still want to wear it. We still want to spend. If you can get a plain white t-shirt and put nigga in the back of the motherfucking thing with a monkey on it, right? And you can sell it to a nigga right now for $300. And because it costs $300 and they got a monkey with big white face and red lips or some shit, you know how the monkey, they could go buy it. Because it costs $300. Now this is a motherfucking t-shirt they done paid $1 for, 50 cents, because he done bought 1,000,000 of them, and he charged y'all motherfuckers $300, and niggas will go buy it because just to say he got a $300 motherfucking shirt on, just to look at another nigga with the same shirt on with Hanes in it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the monkey in the back of it with nigga on it. Now you think you better than him when this nigga's shirt actually is a better made shirt than yours, but since yours got the monkey in the back of it, you want to talk down on this nigga like he poor and broke, and he's stupid for not paying $300 for a 50-cent t-shirt. That's the type of shit we do, man. It's ridiculous, bro. We got to get out this mind state. I never thought I'd be talking like this. I did this shit for comedy purposes, but now it didn't got real, man. I'm out of here. I'm Trap Talk Blue, man. Let me get the fuck up. Trap Talk Blue, man. If you like what you hear, make sure you hit this like, subscribe, man. Push this shit out. Share this shit. Tell your people about me, man. If you don't like it, it's all good. It ain't for everybody to like, that's for sure.